Hi guys, welcome to another episode of It's Your Kitchen. First and always foremost, I would like to welcome all of my followers, all of my fans from all the way around the world, from the Caribbean to the country of Guyana, Suriname, the USA, India, Asia, France, Italy, Mexico, England, the Netherlands. I know I'm missing one more, but I'm so sorry. You guys are so wonderful for sharing my videos, liking my videos. I'm not going out there for 100 or 1 million likes. I just want to get there in that kitchen with you and let's start cooking up a storm. But also, don't forget, click the notification bell and the subscribe button so every time I come up with a new episode, you'll be the first to know. All right. Well, today I'm going to do something a little different. Well, a little bit different. Today I will be making meatloaf. Yes, meatloaf. That would have been great with also the sorry for that noise. Oh, yeah, just passing by. Sorry for that. That last episode I made with that corn pie, that meatloaf would have been good with it, with some nice white rice or jasmine rice. Huh. Okay. Anyway, guys, gonna head over and gonna check out all of the ingredients and let's start cooking. All right, let's go. Here we are, guys. You're thinking, what's going on there? Well, in my trusty mixing bowl, I have 3 slices of white bread and I have them soaking in water. Reason why, sometimes if you're making meatballs also, you're using the store-bought breadcrumbs. That's why it's always dry. All right, this is the same method I'm using for my meatloaf. So I have it soaking in some water for about maybe 5 to 7 minutes now. So I'm going to drain them out, give them a good squeeze, get all the water out of there. Here, the star of the show, the meat for the meatloaf. I have 80/20 ground beef. All right. Here in my trusty spice bowl, I have 1 teaspoon of, yeah, that's my little spoon there. 1 teaspoon of sea salt, a 1/4 teaspoon of ground black pepper, a teaspoon of dill weed. I love my dill weed. And also on the upper side, I have a 1/2 teaspoon of powdered sage. All right. As well, getting right here, I always make my own. This is my own homemade ginger paste. I'll be using maybe about 2 teaspoons of this. All right. I have my brown sugar, and I don't know in the US or certain countries doesn't have it, but it's okay. You can, if you want, you use your ketchup. I'm not using ketchup. All right. I have some, this is ketjap. I think that's how you pronounce it. Manis. This is have a little sweet taste to it. Some people tend to mix it up with oyster sauce, but it's not. Okay, and that's basically it. So we're gonna get started and put everything together. And where is it? Oh, and of course I have here my loaf pan. Okay, and as well, I know I have them. Am I not seeing them? I have 3 eggs as well. Where did I put them? Oh, they're on the other side. And 3 eggs. So what I'm going to do, we're going to go and drain these now and get everything started. So stay tuned. Guys, what I have here, this is, I squeezed out all of the moisture out of that bread. That was a little fun. But this is why I always say, always have clean hands, because you're not doing this with no mixing spoon or anything. The best kitchen utensils is your hands. All right. Here we go. The 3 eggs. Now, again, you just dump everything in. All right. Place this aside here. All right. You're going to now do the same with the star of the show, your ground beef. I use 80-20, 20-80, 80-20. Well, 20% fat, 80% meat. Let's go that route. All right. All right. Now next, we're going to place in all of the spices. All right. Going to put in the 2 teaspoons of my homemade ginger paste. Oh, wow. 1, I think I'm going to do 3. 2, 3. I always use the plastic to into this. This is the same method for the garlic paste. Oh, garlic would have been good, but I'm just fresh out of garlic. And that would have been really much more better because instead of cutting up garlic, it takes time to do it, but you would have it. So I have to go and get some more garlic. And get a piece of paper towel here. All right. Place this here. And now, the hands. See, everything is in that bowl. So now you just mix everything in. Oh, wow. Sometimes this is tend to be a little therapeutic. Oh, man. Now, again, for that whole method with the with that bread thing, it keeps everything moist. The breadcrumbs, the dry breadcrumbs that you would purchase in the supermarket, that is, I'm not saying don't buy it. I don't want to get any company in trouble or anything, but that would be good if you're putting that at the top part to get that nice golden crust, for whatever dish you're making. But if you're making meatballs or meatloaf, I would definitely say, try to do it with either fresh bread. If you have a baguette or French bread, you soak that in some water, let it get nice and soaked up, and then you just get in there. It will keep your entire thing. It's also like a second binding agent, but it will keep everything nice and moist. Nothing dry. Okay, I want to try do that, but not too much mixing in. Also, if you have bacon, I don't. With the cost of items these days, wow. Meatloaf is a good stretcher. You can use it for the other day. You got more bread, slice that up really thin, put it in between bread, or that's a second meal. That's meat. So meatloaf that's 1. Slicing it in a sandwich the following day, that's 2 method. Reheating, it is a good cost-effective dish. You can use it for more than one thing, And if you're doing like an entire whole chicken or I would say chicken, try do a little, that could be an extra additional stuffing, Oh, wow. Make it your own, guys. Make it your own. So I want you to see right here. You see that? So everything is nice and incorporated. The only thing, you're going to have to trust your judgment on your herbs and your spices, because you can't go and taste. This is raw meat. And also there's the egg in there. I know I did that with my last show. I gave a little taste test for the corn pie. So I'm sorry. All right. Maybe let's see. Use this hand. It's not safe. Don't do it, guys. Yeah, that's good. I'm tasting the herbs in there. So that's a perfect amount of quantity of herbs, and the ginger. Perfect. Okay. Get my trusty loaf pan right here. Now, I was saying, if you have bacon, what you can do, you can line your loaf pan with the bacon, and then place in your meatloaf, and then cover it with the overhang from the bacon also. There you go. Okay. Now you're gonna just stuff this baby up. Oh, by the way, this is 2 pounds of ground beef. 2 pounds that I'm using. All right. Get every bit out of there. Okay, just make sure it's in the sides. Turn this around, press it down. See, this bread loaf pan, it's good for every and anything. It's not only for bread. Okay. Okay, just want to smush it down in there. Get that nice and tight. Okay. Now, the other thing, what I'm going to lay it with, because a lot of people tend to just pour on ketchup and that's it. The reason I don't have ketchup, so I'm doing something else. That's why the Ketjap Manis, the kind of sweetish type, not too much of it, with some brown sugar. I'm going to lay that. I'm going to mix some and then lay it on. Excuse me, 1 second, get my hands washed. I'm still here, guys. Don't get worried. Okay. Got another bowl here. Place the meatloaf, mixture side. Dry my hands. Okay. Now, this is how we're going to do this. Gonna do about 3 to 4 teaspoon of this Ketjap Manis. All right, place this aside. Then I'm gonna do about 2 tablespoons of brown sugar. Come on off. Brown sugar is so good, but it's ugh. Okay. Because the brown sugar is going to give it a nice glaze. Also with the Ketjap Manis. Okay. I just want to show you here. The Ketjap Manis, it's a brown, dark brown. People say black, but it's made a really dark hue to it. If you want to see that, look, check that out. Okay. And I'm just now going to just cover back up my brown sugar. And place it aside. Also, guys, how you guys have been dealing with this heat? I hope you're hydrating yourself, keeping yourself hydrated. Drink a lot of water. This is a weird year. My co-founder for It's Your Kitchen, she's the one that actually started me up with it. Karen told me there have been strange anomalies up the coast there in Rhode Island with sharks coming closer to the shore and everything, something that's really not normal. You know, the weather this year, guys, it is global warming. All right. So now I'm just going to pour this just over it. Okay, rest this right here. And just try to just spread it out. Guys, it's your kitchen. It doesn't have to be perfect. Life is not perfect. All right. Oh, by the way, I have my oven set on 375 degrees. Okay. This should take about maybe 50 to about 55 minutes, 60 minutes, because you really want that that beef to cook really well. All right. And there it is. So I'm now going to pop it into the oven. And then we're going to come back. We're going to check on it. All right. And that's it. So once it's all through, we'll be right back. And ooh, that's another wait, but you know. But anyway, guys, waiting for something good is always worth it. All right. So see you in about 55 to 60 minutes. Be right back. Here we go, guys. It took actually 60 minutes total. Oh, if you can smell my kitchen, it's unbelievable. Now, it gave a little rise. That's, remember, because I told you, because of the eggs also. So it looks really good. Look at all of that. Don't, all of this here is when it just popped up. So all of this is like the that's what we call it, 80-20, the percentage of the fat and the meat. So, but oh my goodness, I'm going to attempt to cut it so you can see inside. And wow, we'll be right back. Oh, there how it looks inside, guys. Oh, when I took it out, the glaze that I put on, I had to lick my fingers. Oh wow, it is so unbelievable tasty. And I get a little piece here. This little piece just fell off, and then it's gonna fall in my mouth. Oh, guys, you gotta try this out. It's so versatile, this dish, that you can use it for making a sandwich the following day, because you're not going to eat the entire thing one day, unless if you have a large family. So you can do it. There's so much different ways, honestly. There's a lot of different ways that you can use this afterwards for another day or another day. All right, guys, try it. My kitchen is smelling heavenly. All right, guys, thank you so much. It is hot. Wow, it is really hot, but keep hydrated. Guys, I would like to thank you so much once again for joining me with this other episode of It's Your Kitchen. I am so thankful and grateful and blessed for all of my followers from the Caribbean, from the country of not Trinidad, but I do have a friend from Trinidad. So what's up? So I'm gonna include Trinidad, country of Guyana, Suriname, the USA, France, Italy, England, the Netherlands, Mexico, India, Asia, of course, my beautiful Caribbean people, of course. Guys, I'd like to thank you so much for joining me. Don't forget to subscribe. Hit the subscribe button and click on that notification bell. So every time I come up with a new episode, you'll be notified and you'll see what creation we came out with, or what, even though some of them could be something I see online, I'm like, well, let's see if it's really easy, as they said, and if it's really tasty. So I don't mind sharing that also. But guys, I thank you so much, and always remember, don't let anyone take your joy away from you, especially from the kitchen, because always remember, it is your kitchen. All right, until next time, guys, stay safe. Bye, guys.